Let's do a fun dragon braid hairstyle together. So this one's going to be a bit different from the standard kind of just basic dragon braid. So we're going to spray Daisy's hair down with a bit of water and pop in some hairstyling cream. Then we're going to just take the comb and we're going to comb through the hair on the side, and then we're going to section it just across there, and then we're going to go down behind the ear. We're then going to section the hair through the middle of that, and then if you twist the hair backwards, you can then just clip it into the clip and keep the hair out the way. So if you twist the hair, it won't get muddled with the other hair that's, out the way. So we're going to tie an elastic. When you're tying your elastics, just make sure that any little flyaways don't get caught up in this. So any hair from the section that isn't in that section, don't let it get caught up because it will cause breakage. So I just wipe it out the way as I tie them. So this is just to show you that sometimes, I don't know, some videos, it kind of like people tie them in. Sometimes you do tie them in fast, but sometimes it's okay to take your time. Okay, it's okay. So anyway, tie in the next little elastic into the next little section, and then we're just going to plait the hair. So I'm going to pop in a little braid. I did put some extra hairstyling cream into each of the braid just to keep them more slick and stop the flyaways on them, because otherwise they can just get a little bit, I don't know, like especially in the weather we have, the hair dries out and it just kind of fluffs up around. So yeah, we're going to repeat the same process on the other side of Daisy's hair. So we want to have it as symmetrical as possible. So just try to think when you do your sections about where the line ends. So just line it up with the ears, things like that, ears, eyes, just to get the lines even. So again, like I say, you just half the section, pop in those elastics, and then pop in a couple little plaits. Then we're going to just spray the hair with a bit more water. So all the hair going through the middle is then going to be put into a dragon braid. So you're going to line the lines up with the lines that are there on the squares where the plaits are, because that way this hairstyle is going to look so flush. It's just going to look amazing that way. The neater the sections are, the better the hairstyle looks. So take that section, pop it in a ponytail, and then lift up the braids and pop that into the ponytail as well. So a couple elastics just to secure this, and then just take off the little bands that are down the braids. So I use an elastic cutter majority of the time, and then I just take out the little braids up into where the band was that we popped in. We're then going to take another section, so line that up with the end of the section where the little second plait is. So this way it just looks really cool. It looks really nice lining the lines up like this. Pop in that little elastic again, and then you're just going to pull the braids up to that little hairband and then just tie that into place as well. So as you can see, it just looks really nice when it all lines up nicely and it's quite symmetrical. I did pull that elastic out there on the second hairband just because if they're wet, you can pull them out quite easily. They'll just slide out with wet hair. So elastic cutter or dampen the hair down, but I prefer an elastic cutter majority of the time. So we took the next section down, take a soft brush then and just smooth the section back, and then with the top ponytail we're going to split that in half, and then we're going to join it into this hair. So lift the the second ponytail up and out the way, take those two strands and then join them into that third ponytail we're going to create. And then you're just going to repeat the same process again down below. So we're going to just, flare out the hair first. I forgot about that part. Flare out the hair, pinch it out, make it bigger. So you want to split that second ponytail in half again. Take the remainder of the hair and then pop that little ponytail out the way. I've got Daisy to hold it. She does make me laugh because yeah, it's always a challenge getting the kids to sort of help with the hair a bit, but no, she was brilliant for me, bless her. So yeah, pop the ponytail into the last one, so you join it up and then pinch out the hair again. And for the last part, we're just going to carry on with a standard dragon braid. So you take the braid above, split it in two and tie it around the bottom ponytail, pinch it out. And then you're just going to take the ponytail that's there, split that in two, take it under the second ponytail, clip that up, and then you just pop in an elastic, and you keep repeating this pattern all the way down. Pinch out the hair as you go. So again, take the ponytail clip, split it in two, lift up that bottom ponytail, lift it up good as well, because if you don't lift it up enough, it gets in the way still. And then just tie off the ponytail underneath, and then again keep going. So I'm just going to let you see how I do it, because it does help sometimes just to watch it in slow. But yeah, when you get used to this, a dragon braid is actually really easy to do, and it's a really nice way to give a bit of volume, a bit of fun to the hair. And it's not that hard, really. It's much easier to learn than it is, you know, a complicated braid or something like that. It's fairly easy with all the bands. So when you get to the last piece, I take the two little pieces behind, tie them, let the hair down, and then I just take that same band and then I just wrap it twice more, around that last little bit. So it just gives a really nice finish to the hair, and you can put glitter on the two little squares at the side just for some extra detail, and it is just such a cool kind of trendy hairstyle. Hope you like it and have a great evening. Bye.